What's up, you guys?
What's up, YouTube?
What's going on? What's going on, YouTube? Today we're gonna answer all your questions.
And we've got so many for you.
Welcome back to the Talk Duo podcast. Welcome back, guys, to the Goss vlog of Gosstober. Today we're gonna be recording Q&A. We asked you guys across all of our socials to spam questions for our Q&A, and we're gonna be answering almost all of the questions because some of them sucked ass. So I have them all here on my phone. Essentially what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull them up. No particular order, and I think most of them is gonna be Hank's first time. I think a lot of them on Instagram, like, she hasn't heard yet, so it's all gonna be raw reactions. So you guys are gonna get it right fresh from our little noggins. First question comes from Ghoul Infection on Instagram. She asks, electric or acoustic, and why electric? I think for Gosinicc, I would probably say, like, electric, but I don't think, like, that really speaks for all of the members, though. Like,
I started learning guitar on acoustic, so I got a bit of favoritism towards acoustic.
Yeah, we're also, like, he definitely plays on acoustic a lot, and I think, not to spoil anything, but we've been fiddling around with some acoustic stuff of our own covers, and especially since he tends to lean towards acoustic stuff more, I think it, like, really works in our favor when we're, like, trying to go acoustic, and it sounds really cool. So you guys can stay tuned for that, but I would say, like, mainly, obviously, for the style of music and everything we're playing, like, definitely electric, but
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, for sure. 100%.
They definitely have their own kind of, like, flavors of coolness, I guess. Okay, the next question is from See You in Black on Instagram, and they ask, when will you cover Headstrong by Trapped?
We won't.
David from Wednesday Demonstration asks, are you aware that wombats poop cubes, and does this in fact impact the music scene?
Yeah.
Did you guys know that?
I was aware, and I think it really does impact the way I play, especially.
Okay.
I feel like every time I think about it, I do better, so.
Yeah, all those blocks, it's like Minecraft.
Yeah. I wasn't aware, but now I am worried it's going to impact my playing on stage, kinda. Okay. The next question is from my mom. I might actually just, I don't know if I should dox my mom because people are stalkers, but she asks, is Aizma real?
No.
The next question is from See You on Black on Instagram, and they ask, will you wear wigs?
Maybe.
I don't think I will, but I can't speak
They don't
for
get it. They don't get it. I get it.
I understand
I
it.
get. Oh, never mind. We get it.
This next question comes from Star Cryptid on YouTube, and they ask, do you have any plans for future releases? Also, you guys are so cool. Thank you for existing. Thank you. Yeah, I think we do have plans for future releases. We're cooking up some stuff right now, actually. Maybe some top secret shit. Some really shisty things. I will say, I think as far as, like, 2024 is concerned, I think we've released a lot around the album Pretty, and I think that we're kind of, like, we released a lot, like, the deluxe, the live album, some singles and stuff around that, so I think for 2024, we're kind of done. There's, like, one thing I've got kind of almost set to come out at the end of this year. I have to, like, verify a couple of things, but in 2025... we're not going to slow down with the releases, so just putting that out there. We're working on...
Yeah, she can't stop writing music.
Yeah, I can't, and it's a good thing. I like being creative, especially after releasing a whole ass album. I feel like with Save Rock, I got really burnt out, and, like, I didn't want to touch music for a while, even though I started writing Pretty kind of soon after that. But this time around, I just feel like, fuck it, I'm still writing shit. Okay, so... I believe now we've entered TikTok territory, and the thing with TikTok is I just placed it knowing that, like, anybody who would comment, they don't know who the fuck we are. No. So, like, this is just random people that don't know anything about us, and we're going to answer some questions from them.
They may not even watch this.
They may not. But Drew asks, if you could have any superpower, what would you choose? I feel like that's a loaded question.
Kinda.
Because I don't know right off the top of my head.
I don't either.
Probably, like, Raiden from Mortal Kombat, minus all the depressing shit.
Okay.
just be able to shoot lightning and teleport and shit.
I was gonna say I always wanted to teleport. I don't know if I would want that to be. I might have to be lame and say flying, because that's pretty chill. If you wanted to teleport, you might be able to just fly somewhere pretty quick.
Yeah.
So you could just fly somewhere.
I mean, if you're teleporting,
I can fly too. If I got Raiden powers, I can fly too. So
well, yeah.
You know,
but if you're teleporting, what if you teleport inside somebody? Like.
Well, no. Well, if that happens, that's a fatality. So I just win. If I ever had to fight that person, no longer. That's a win. That's a W.
That is a thing to think about. Yeah.
Either that or Sub-Zero, but Mortal Kombat versus DC Universe Sub-Zero because he can teleport.
Okay. Yeah, that one. Of course, it's teleporting for him.
Well, I want the other stuff too. So
you want the stuff on top of the teleport is the like deal breaker.
It's not.
Oh,
like Scorpion powers minus the dead family. Because he can teleport, but he's also got the cool rope.
So like Batman without money.
What? No. Scorpion.
Oh, no dead family. No dead family.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
No dead family. Yeah, no.
Okay.
My wife and kids are alive.
You want the superpowers without the tragic backstory.
Well, Batman doesn't have superpowers other than money.
This is true.
Then again,
He has money.
Iron Man, that would be pretty sick.
What would you choose as your superpower?
I think shapeshifting.
Shapeshifting?
I think shapeshifting. I know it's a lot of people go for like flying and teleporting. I don't want to be basic.
Well, I'm trans, so I already have that superpower. Okay, so this next question is from Ren on TikTok, and they ask, do you wear wigs? Have you worn wigs? Will you wear wigs? That was two completely different people, by the way. That was not planned. Will you wear wigs?
Maybe.
Charlotte asks, if you could create any supergroup with any musician, dead or alive, who would it be, or who would be in it, and what kind of music would they make? That essentially means, like, the supergroup's kind of like, I guess, like Mad Season or anything. If you could form a supergroup of any musician, who would you choose to be in said supergroup, and I guess what genre would they make?
Okay. We're starting off with two dead people already, so we're off to a great start.
Okay.
Lane Staley on vocals, because Alice in Chains is the shit. Dimebag Daryl. Best to ever do it. Type shit. Bass. Probably the guy from Ginger, because that would be funny. I don't know.
The guy from, I don't know that guy.
I don't know his name, but it's probably something Ukrainian sounding. But, and then drums, probably. Vinnie Paul, because it goes hand in hand.
What genre would they make? Like, kind of like grunge?
Maybe. Be like grunge or like groove metal and shit.
I see.
Some sort of mesh.
Okay.
I think for me, I'm trying to think of a singer. I think for drums, it would definitely be like Joey Jordison. I think would be really cool. Like, he has a very good range. Like, obviously, he can do insane, like, metal drums, but depending on the genre, he would definitely be able to, like, fill in for that. It would definitely be, like, heavier or, like, grunge set. I feel like Trent Reznor needs to be in there on any instrument, really. I'm gonna say bass just because I feel like with guitarists and everything, I can, like, pick any kind of, like, musical, like, guitar legend. So, like, probably Trent Reznor on, like, bass, because he can, like, fuck around and do whatever and make it sound good. Vocals, I might have to pick Kurt Cobain, so he has, like, a very, like, raspy, grungy range of, like, vocals. Which is really silly, having, like, Kurt on, like, vocals and then Joey Jordison on, like, drums. But, like, I don't know, it could be cool. I'm trying to think, like, guitarists. I feel like at that point you would need someone who's, like, really heavy on guitar. God, I really don't know. Who's a good... Fuck. Might have to, like, cut out.
Thompson.
I was gonna say someone from Slipknot, but I was like, I don't want to, like, have to... Oh, Darren Malakian! Oh, that would be fucking awesome.
Okay.
He's pretty... I feel like he's very underrated.
Oh, yeah, I fuck with Darren Malakian. Yeah, that would be it. So, Darren Malakian, Joey Jordison, Kurt Cobain, and Trent Reznor. That would be a really powerful... And I guess they would probably just make, like, grungy metal kind of deal.
Now, I don't know names, so I'm all just gonna name bands.
That guy from that one band.
I'm really bad with names, but I think Vocals, I want to do the lead singer from Pink Shift, which is a punk band from Ohio. Shut the fuck up. I think for bass, that's probably gonna be my hardest one. Honestly, I think the bassist from The Warning would be a good bassist. We're gonna go with like punk metal for this genre, so I'm trying to stick within that range. I think for drums, we're gonna go 2 from Sleep Token. I do really like his drumming, and then for guitar, this is gonna be the hardest one actually. You're right.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of a guitarist.
I feel like with guitar, you would have to like vary. It's all on like tone and the person.
It is, a lot of it's tone
to fit the genre and mood you're going for.
Yeah, you have to go with somebody who's within the genre you're thinking, which is hard because there's quite a bit to think of that are pretty good. I might have to take the Slipknot guitarist pick.
Mick Thompson or Jim Root.
Mick Thompson.
Yeah. Okay.
So.
He's alright.
He's no Hank.
You are Mick Thompson.
Yeah.
You need a giant 7 tattoo.
I'm just gonna have 3.
Just get Hank in the same font as a 7. Okay, so Zoe Graves asks, what's the most fun song to play on each instrument?
I enjoy playing Sleep a lot, and I Hate You as well is very fun, I think.
I agree with that.
Within the band, well, within our music, that's my favorite songs to play.
Okay.
But outside of the songs, probably, this is really weird, I guess, compared to our genre. The song is called Golden Green by Slaughter Beach Dog. I have a lot of fun playing that.
I fuck with that. That's a good song, too.
I always default to like Longview by Green Day. That one's really, really fun. I think like I annoy the shit out of her because I always end up playing Suck by 9 Inch Nails.
Yeah.
But like, no, Longview is really fun. And then I used to always love playing Spitting Out the Demons by Gorillaz. That was like my default thing. But I think I'm kind of just tired of playing that because I played that for like 5 years straight. But yeah, I guess Longview by Green Day as far as like other bands. Our music, I would probably say also Sleep and I Hate You, honestly. Those are just really fun songs to play, I guess, in like a stringed instrument. Like, especially since we get kind of aggressive with it, it's really fun.
I think for our songs, I'll have to change it a little bit. I really like playing Sleep Live, so that's probably one of the two. I feel like that's a pretty across standard, just a good song in general. But I think for, like, kind of a second, because I really can't choose, but I really like playing I Feel Nothing live.
Okay.
I really like the drum part that I've kind of come up with, and it's...
I like it in the doo-doo.
That
goes
little
really hard.
fill there is kind of fun.
Especially, like, just, like, hitting the drum. It's, like, really loud on the speakers, and, like, I can hear it on stage, but it's really cool just hearing that with, like, professional, like, sound going on, like...
Yeah, it is, especially when we do have a good audio.
Yeah.
And when my drums are tuned.
Yeah.
I think it sounds a lot better, too. Even just acoustically.
Yeah.
I really like Chop Suey on drums. I really like the drum part for that song.
That would be fun to cover. The next question also comes from Zoe Graves over on Discord. She asks, will we ever see Gosinicc vinyl? So, I go through CD Baby to make Gosinicc CDs, and the cost is pretty affordable. I would say they end up paying for themselves after like a couple, like dozen units or something. Maybe not even. But as far as vinyl goes, it costs like $1,000 to create 100. And I just recently started looking into the possibility of that happening. And nothing's set in stone now because like nothing's put into works. But if you guys are interested, I would actually like to hear, like in the comments or something, if we were to create like a GoFundMe or something along the lines of that, like a crowdfunding thing, for you to kind of pay in advance for the vinyl until we can get them made. Like, I think we would have to sell, I don't remember how many, I think like 30 vinyl in order to get all of them funded to make. So we would have to sell at least 30 through the GoFundMe. And of course, that would come with its own like perks and rewards and like bonus stuff if you were to like buy it through the GoFundMe. And if for any reason the vinyl wouldn't get made, you would all get refunded. So, like, if you guys are interested in that, please let me know, because, like, I probably wouldn't, at this time, wouldn't be able to justify buying the vinyl right now, but I do want to do it, and I have, like, little drafts made for, like, the dimensions of the vinyl packaging and everything. So, like, could be really chill. It would be pretty on vinyl, so if you guys are interested in that, let me know in the comments, and we can probably get something rolling for, like, early 2025 for a GoFundMe or something like that, so. Next question comes from Faith over on Discord. They ask, how does Hank feel about his little Hank fans only chat on Discord? So for those of you that don't know, we have a Discord called the Gosinicc. It's where a lot of these questions are coming from. We have a dedicated little fan page to Hank, a little channel in there. It's pretty cool.
All right. It's pretty cool. I never thought that I'd be famous. No, it's pretty cool though. I like interacting with fans, even though I don't really go on there as much as I should. So I apologize for that, but I'll try to be more active.
Okay, and then the next question also comes from Faith over on Discord. They ask, how silly goose is everyone?
I'm not. I'm serious all the time. Never silly.
I think I'm pretty silly. I don't know about you.
I'm alright.
The next question comes from Luna Frankenstein over on Discord. They ask, what are the songs y'all want to do a cover of?
Map Change by Every Time I Die would be pretty fun. And also, For Whom the Bell Tolls would also be pretty fun to do, I think, live.
So weirdly, I think, like, all the songs that, like, I would want to cover kind of, not most, but from bands that are, like, really influential to Gosinicc and everything, we've never done yet. I don't really have songs in particular. I have a couple. But, like, I would definitely want to cover something from, like, 9 Inch Nails soon. Stabbing Westward, probably, like, Violent Mood Swings. Which I think we've talked about a little. Which might be in the works, might not be. And if it's not that song, could be another one. Plenty of songs from both bands I would really like to cover. And Gorillaz, we've never covered anything from them, and I think starting Gosinicc with, say, Rock and Roll, they were, like, #1 influence. So I think they also have a very good catalog of songs that we could do, but in the future, maybe.
Okay, I mean, I'm down to play it. One of my songs is actually Discipline by 9 Inch Nails.
Okay, yeah.
I'm a big fan of that song, and it's probably actually my favorite by them.
Really?
Yeah.
That would be cool.
I would like to cover that one at some point. And the other one, I'm not too much of a fan of the instrumental, but the vocals alone sell it for me, and it's Off Their Head by Icon for Hire. I think, again, it's just the vocals that sell it for me, but I think hearing those live, especially with your vocal range and style, I think it would be alright.
Alright, so it looks like we have a couple questions from Possessed Pasta over on Discord. First, he asks, what are your future plans for Gosinicc, both long-term and immediate future?
Music band.
Yeah.
Play music?
No, so we have stuff lined out. Again, I think, like, we have music in the works. There's also, we're in a local band with big things coming soon, guys. So, there's stuff that we don't really want to spoil, but I feel like in 2024, this is all kind of stuff I said earlier, but we had a bunch of stuff release, and 2025 is going to be no different. I think we're going to release a lot of stuff, but it's going to be a lot of new content opposed to, like, things centered around, like, an album. So just gonna work on that. We have some cool stuff in the works outside of, like, releasing music, so big things coming soon, guys.
That's definitely.
We're switching to AI songwriting.
Yeah. all of the art, AI. All of the music, AI.
Yeah. I don't even play guitar. I've never touched a guitar in my life.
Yeah, all those drums you hear on the songs, that's not me.
It's AI.
None of that's
It's AI. Hold on, I can show you some AI real quick.
Possessed Pasta also asks, what's a favorite memory of each member's time in the band? One of my favorite things about, like, being in the band is, like, when things aren't really going our way, and we kind of, like, push through that, and get through it, and it ends up being, like, really good. Like, we've played shows where moments before the show, there was all kinds of shit happening behind the scenes, and we were like, we can't fucking do this. Like, this is not going to work. And we pushed through it, and did it, and worked with what we got, and it ended up being, like, an amazing show. And I think, like, I feel more grateful when stuff like that happens, because it's, like, you're kind of panicking, and then when it, like, pays off and feels really good, you're like, fuck, we might be goated. Like, okay, and then Pasta over on Discord also asks, favorite song to play live?
Irreversible Sin. For me.
Okay.
Everything just, I don't know. Everything just kind of goes together very well. It just clicks, and it just...
I get that. It's definitely, we haven't gone a single show yet where we haven't played it. And I think that's, like, one song where people know a lot of the lyrics to, and it's really cool to see people, like, they kind of expect it, but it's, like, it's cool to see them, like, get excited even after we've played it, like, a million times, and, like, play it as a band. And, like, playing the national anthem and everything, like, people that don't know who we are and they just come to shows, I think that, like, is kind of, like, an
attention grabber.
Yeah, they're like, oh, that's cool, even if it's, like, not anything
song.
too crazy. Like, I heard that song! Miles over on Discord asks, does everyone have a favorite song at the moment, or all-time favorite?
Honestly, I can't answer that. I am too indecisive, and I listen to quite a bit. I can't answer that one.
Feel that. Do you have an answer?
So I do have an all-time favorite song. It's called Acolyte by Slaughter
God.
Beach Dog.
I knew that, too.
And then there's one that I've been listening to recently a lot. It's called My Wife Recently Left Me by Infectious Joking. And Arsony and DJ Smokey.
Okay.
It's pretty good.
I don't know, I've had a lot of, like, all-time favorites. I feel like I go through phases, obviously, of, like, just the best song ever written. I liked Grayscale Dreams by Pacifist for a long time. I still like all these songs, but, like, obviously I'm a little bit more burnt out on them than before. But I liked Average Working Man by Panicland a lot. Right now I've been listening, I had to pull it up because, like, I don't actually know how to pronounce the name of it, but I've been listening to a fuck ton of Nero's Day at Disneyland. And she has a song, it's the first song off her first album. I don't know how to fuck pronounce it, but it's like Shijori Burning. I don't fucking know. That song fucks so hard, and I've been listening to it, like, non-stop lately. So, that, I've been listening to Babushka by Kate Bush a lot. That one fucks really hard. But, yeah, I don't know. Babushka, babushka, yeah, yeah. So Faith over on Discord's asking the real fucking questions right now. They ask, if given a choice between Taco Bell and Sheetz, which one would each person choose? This is like trying to pick a favorite child.
I think this is an easy pick for me. I didn't like Taco Bell most of my life until probably recently because you and Charlotte actually got me into it.
We kind of...
And I've had Sheetz for so long, so I think I'm just burnt out of it, but I would say Taco Bell. Just because it's new to me.
I get that.
Because I wasn't eating it my whole life.
Well, like, I don't know.
I don't even eat it often.
I eat... Don't be like me, by the way, but I eat so much fucking Sheetz and Taco Bell all the time. I would definitely say I've eaten Taco Bell longer than I have Sheetz. And I am really burnt out on Sheetz. To remind you, there was a point where I was, like, really, really broke, and all I could afford was, like, Sheetz hot dogs. So I ate Sheetz nearly every single day for almost, like, a year. So, like, that definitely factors into it. But I'm not burnt out on Taco Bell, but at the moment I'm a little burnt out on Sheetz, so I might also have to choose Taco Bell. But Sheetz is fucking awesome, dude. I mean, like, they're cheap, and the food is really good. Despite me being burnt out on it, it's fucking good. They do have a deal. And I think we'll get into that later.
Okay.
Yeah. What would you choose? What would you choose?
Probably Taco Bell, honestly.
Okay.
Those Crunchwrap Supremes just There's something about them.
I think at this point, Taco Bell's, like, just above Sheetz as far as, like, luxury. So it's like,
But you do pay more to get it.
Yeah, you are paying the price for that luxury, but you are getting a lot of bang for your buck.
Yeah.
That is, if they give you your food, Talmud Circle, Taco Bell, go fuck yourself. I put that shit on God. Every time. Consistently. Forget everything.
Yeah.
There's certain... I feel like Taco Bell has, like, a great, like, range of which one sucks the most at one time. I think it all depends on management, but for a long time... I'm not going to dox, like, my location, but they're, like, the one closest to me sucked ass for so long. And then there was one on my way home to work, and that one was the best. And now it's, like, completely flip-flopped. The one on my way home from work fucking sucks, and then the one closest to me actually bangs so hard. And that is subject to change at any given moment. I don't know why. It's like one has to suck ass at all fucking times. They'll make your order wrong, it'll taste bad, and they'll also forget half the shit.
Sorry for that explosion there, but Talmud Circle, Taco Bell. It is consistent every goddamn time. Every time. Every time. This is for you, Talmud Circle Taco Bell fucking workers. I don't care that you're not getting paid enough. Put the shit in the fucking bag, yo.
Just put the nacho fries in the bag, bro.
I retract that last statement. That's a little fucked up. But the point still stands, please.
Fuck the corporation. Pay your workers more so they fucking make our orders right, motherfucker. Okay, so Faith on Discord asks, did you guys like the drawings and bracelets I made you guys? Should I make another next time I come out to see y'all? I fucking loved it. So, you were the first person, I'm pretty sure, to hand me, like, a drawing. Like, on stage. Like, people have, like, posted drawings and everything, and I actually have it over here. But, Faith at our album release party gave us this, which is really fucking cool. It's like in the style of like Pasta's thing, and it says Hell's Greatest Band. I thought that was just really fucking cool. I was like so flabbergasted. I think there was so much going on at that show. And like you just walked up and handed me that, and I was like, holy shit, this is fucking awesome. How many Hanks does it take to change a light bulb? Well, how many Hanks does it take to change a light bulb? Have you ever changed a light bulb?
I have changed many light bulbs in my day.
Okay. How many Hanks did it take?
How many did it take?
One.
Oh, okay.
Generally,
okay.
yeah.
I'm impressed.
My two sons are a little young, and they're just too short to do it, you know.
Yeah. I was gonna ask.
And they don't have thumbs.
I was gonna ask if you just like spawn in your little Hanklings to like crawl up, like pile up like the zombies in World War Z, and like change the light bulb for you.
No, I don't generally need to do that for changing light bulbs, but sometimes if I gotta take them from like a bridge or something.
He's a pretty tall dude, so you can usually reach him.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll get a clone and just put him on my shoulders so he can reach it if the ceiling's like too tall.
I guess the answer is like it depends on the day.
Yeah.
Really.
It depends on the light bulb too and where we're at.
Okay.
Yeah, if it's like a fluorescent light bulb, like the really long tubes and shit, I'd probably maybe two, just in case I can't get a good grip on it. But if it's just like a regular house bulb, I got one.
Just
I
one?
I can do it fine. It's alright.
You single ladies. Okay, this is another Hank-centered question. What's your favorite food to get at Sheetz? But I feel like you're going to answer for all of us with this one, because we all have a collective, I'm pretty sure, favorite food at Sheetz.
You're going to be shocked by this one.
Oh.
It isn't the hot dogs, actually.
What?
Okay.
I know.
Okay, guys. My whole world's getting flipped
Hot
upside
dogs
down
are
right
my
now.
favorite.
Don't get me wrong. Hot dogs are great. I love hot dogs. You know?
I think the thing with hot dogs is it's like the cheapest thing, so we get it the most, but it's not necessarily our favorite.
Yeah, it's definitely a fan favorite.
Yeah, oh yeah.
They're definitely so good.
There is a deal. It's you get 2 hot dogs, a bag of fries,
And a drink.
But how much would that be? Like that's got to be like
like
10,
$5.
15 bucks, right?
Yeah.
No. Get this, guys. $2.49 with your My Sheetz card.
My favorite food there, at least to get, if I'm like balling, right? If I got like a couple 20s on me,
Okay.
I'm balling, right? My go-to order, I get a spicy chicken sandwich, regular ass bun, because I don't need that extra shit. I get red onions, lettuce, I think banana peppers. It's like heartburn salad on that shit. It really is just a very good indigestion getter.
Okay.
And I got mayo on it too.
Okay.
I feel like I'm forgetting something. I don't think I am, but I might be. Anyway, that's generally what I be getting.
Okay, guys. It appears we've reached almost the end. There's a question I was holding off to the very end. We both know it. This one's, I think, also kind of targeted towards Hank. It's going to cause a lot of controversy. This is going to really rustle some feathers.
Oh, no.
Okay, guys. You ready?
Yeah.
Miles over on Discord asks, for Hank. I saw this and thought of Hank. I don't know. The question...
Oh, no! Not one of these! Oh, no.
You're in an arena with 50 hawks, 10 crocodiles, 3 bears, 15 wolves, 1 hunter with a rifle, 7 buffalo, 10,000 rats, 5 gorillas, and 4 lions. Pick 2 to defend you. The others attack you. Goal is to survive 1 hour.
This is a hard one. This is tough. I won't lie. Now, I made a point. Now, I've done something very similar to this before.
You've been in this scenario?
I've been in a scenario like this. Is back in my days, back when I was in the service.
Okay.
This exact thing happened to me. Some intense Hank lore, I know.
So
crazy.
You know this better. You know the answer to this better than anyone, really.
Yes, I do. Now, generally speaking, for the average person that isn't me, because I'm the best at everything, your best chance, in my professional opinion, we're assuming we got, like, the biggest rats possible that are, like...
The New York City sewer rats?
No, we're talking bigger than that. We're talking, like... I don't know.
Bigger.
Yeah.
Okay.
Big giant rats that are, like, vicious and shit, right? 10,000 of those, that's quite a bit. That could take on damn near everything on the ground. You know, you got the 50 eagles or hawks or whatever the hell you got to deal with. Back in my day, it was eagles, but doesn't matter. My opinion, at least what I chose back in NAM, I chose the rats and I chose the hunter. Because the hunter's going to play the long-range game, right? Them bears, them gorillas, anything, they're not making it, you know? If they get, you know, they're getting distracted by the rats and shit, right? So while you and your hunter, right, are, like, on the hill or whatever in this arena, you're just swiping at the, well, you're swiping at the eagles unless you have a gun, too. I didn't have a gun, I had a sword back in the day, so, you know. It's when I got captured by the NVA, but that don't matter.
This is before guns, by the way.
No, it wasn't before guns. It was... No, it was just I was captured by the NVA back in NAM.
Okay.
They put me in this exact situation. I don't know how they managed to capture 3 grizzly bears, but...
And 10,000 rats.
Well, 10,000... Well, they had rat tunnels, so they just kind of captured them, you know. Rats are everywhere.
I know you're speaking from experience. Like, you've been through this, but... I understand the rats, right? But I don't get the hunter. I feel like he could be taken out semi-easily.
Here's the thing.
I can never agree
hawks.
with the hunter.
But,
or the rats. They could even just... kind of beeline it for the hunter and just, like, crawl up his asshole.
But here's the thing, right? His goal, and everyone's goal, is to take you out.
Yeah.
That's fair, too,
you know.
And he does have a rifle.
He has a rifle. I would be stupid to not choose him on my team. I saw all my other squad mates, except for my pilot, because I was a door gunner back in NAM, right? My pilot, his name was the Grizzly. He was a bear.
Think of, like, reload time, though. Like, what kind of rifle does this guy have? Can he take out all the stuff coming after him for an hour?
Are we talking, like, bolt action?
And they don't even go into, like, detail about, like, how good of a sniper this guy is. So like, are we talking, like, world-class?
We're gonna assume this man is a hunter for a living, so he has to hit his shots. Like, grizzly bears, a lot of people don't understand grizzly bears. They are vicious, they have very thick skin, and their skulls are also very thick. You need something with a lot of punch, so I'm assuming this guy's using something pretty powerful. I'm going to say like a 45-70 lever action. And then he's probably also got like a sidearm, so I'm going to assume like probably a relatively powerful pistol. 10mm. Like 15 shots.
Okay.
Reasonable. That'll take down a bear fine. Don't argue with me. I know this.
The crocodiles, I feel like they're not much of a threat, honestly.
10,000 rats, they're on the...
Oh, the 10,000 rats is for sure on my list.
They're a great wall, too.
The rats?
Yeah.
Yeah. They're going directly into that alligator's mouth, or the crocodile's mouth, and just, like...
eating it from the inside.
Yeah. They're vanishing. That's only going to be, like, a couple hundred rats, too, you know?
Mm-hmm. We're talking 10,000 here.
Yeah. Also, something else. A lot of people would choose gorillas. They really aren't aggressive. It's chimpanzees you got to worry about.
I was wondering that. I don't know if the lions would... Like, that's only 4 lions.
4 lions really isn't that much. I mean...
It's not.
No, honestly, I think your biggest threat is the hawks.
Brown bears?
Just because they are aerial.
Brown bears? Bears are kind of pussies.
Depends what bear.
Well, generally speaking, it would have made more sense to put polar bears, because polar bears only eat meat, and they will come after... Those are the only bears that will come after people.
Yeah, only really...
Yeah. Brown bears will, like... They will, like, kill people. They will defend their territory.
Yeah.
But, like, generally speaking, they're not that aggressive. Like, they can be, obviously, you know. Mm-hmm. I've seen some horrible shit back in my day, you know. Back during the First World War. There's lots of bears there.
After assessing this further, I think I finally can see eye to eye with you. I feel like the other stuff could be taken out semi-easily.
What do you think? Oh, there's 15 wolves. Those 15 wolves are getting fucked up. I don't care what anyone says. Those rats, they're gonna encircle them. It's gonna be like a circle pit, but on the wolves, and they're all gonna die. That is a lot of wolves, so they were a threat back in my day, you know.
This might be stupid, but how much of a threat would hawks actually be to, like, a person? I mean, they could, like, swarm you and, like, cut the shit out of you, essentially. And I feel like it would be hard to kind of, like, snipe 50 hawks before they get to you, right?
It could be, yeah, but if they're getting close, well, I had a sword, so, like, you know, I was, like, as soon as I saw them coming down, it's like Far Cry 4, I'm just mashing the melee button, you know.
You could, like, assemble a suit of rats, too, on you at all times to just, like, protect you.
Yeah.
Now, did you do that?
No, that's not what I did.
Okay. How did you get through this predicament?
Okay, so the hunter I had also had a shotgun.
Okay.
He had a Browning A5, A2? I don't remember what it was. It's that one from Red Dead 2, though. He had that one. Semi-auto shotgun. Saying any cops can't stand it. But anyway, I digress. He had one of those with birdshot, so he was shooting the birds out the sky.
So it was easy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He had 3 guns.
Okay.
So, you know, instead of just one, like this little prompt is saying. They don't understand. But yeah. The brown bears, when I was fighting, though, they actually switched teams because I was just so awesome. And my pilot was also a bear, so they just knew, you know.
I think, you guys aren't going to believe it, but we've had this discussion many times.
Yep.
Many times. And that question, while it did come from Miles, I'm going to be real with you. I just told the Discord to send the screenshot and ask it and act like they did it. So that was pretty much me asking the question. But I feel like after having this conversation, I think it's beautiful because I think I can see eye to eye. I think I finally agree with you that the hunter with a rifle would be a good choice. I've always been on him, like, with the rats, though. That's definitely a good choice. Do you agree with his decision?
I think so, and especially because the hunter, if the only objective is to kill you, not the things with you, the hunter would probably be your biggest threat if you didn't pick him.
Yeah.
Well, I think we did it. I think that was all the questions. I'm not sure how long this episode's going to be, but I had a really good time. I would like to do this again in the future. You guys can ask new questions, and we're ever evolving, and we'll have different opinions and things to say, probably. So, if you guys would like to see more of this, just let us know. And if you have any more questions, just feel free to drop an unsolicited, well, I guess it is solicited, but a comment down below in this video. Mm-hmm. And this video and any episode going further can act as, like, a dumping ground for your burning questions. And whenever we, like, plan to do it, we'll be on Instagram, on Discord, and all of our socials asking for questions as well. So, thank you for tuning in to this first episode of Ask Gosinicc. You don't smile, it's okay. Yeah. That is your face. That is your smile. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. We will see you guys next time, where we all
answer questions.
Yeah, that's about it.
That's about it. See ya.
So yeah, that's about it.